We have already returned. Can I close this shelf without ruining anything? What I've done is I've put the GameCube and the Wii U inside of a shelf so that the mic doesn't pick up the noise as much. It's also just like the most convenient place to put them right now. It's kind of weird. Okay, check. Yo, Mr. Pineapple, what's up? I'm glad you can make it today. Check. Yo, Mr. Pineapple. You sound pretty good. I haven't even linked the stream yet. Mr. Pineapple's like, yo, what's up? Right, so, today we're not gonna go very long. We're gonna go for like between 2 hours and 3 hours. Because I have plans later today, and I thought instead of just sitting on my ass for 2 hours, I may as well do something. Make some progress in Pokemon XD. You vomited a lot? Oh, that does sound like fun. Yay, indeed. I mean, what happened? Was it like food poisoning? Did you see somebody else vomiting and that made you vomit? Was it that you tried watching the stream yesterday but you just couldn't because you just kept vomiting as soon as you saw it? Oh, this poor Cyndaquil. Oh, dude. That's animal abuse. For shame. Nimble Rat, what's up? Yo, we have got a sick color scheme in chat right now. Red and green. Perfect. Hoppip is a team member. Yeah, so, I did a couple things between the two streams. One of those things was I went and found a good Hoppip. And Jumpluff is going to synergize really well with my team. You're just going to have to trust me on that. We used, so like, yeah, what happened was like we used Jumpluff in Coliseum and it was really good. So I wanted to use him again. I don't know what it was, but I ended up going to the ER. Damn, I didn't think it was that serious. I hope you're doing all right. Whooper. Challenging yourself for this run with these mons? No, dude. I planned this out. So this team is like somewhat optimal, kinda. Just trust me. There's only one team member I think that like might be an issue, and we haven't gotten that one yet. I think especially the combination of Camerupt and Jumpluff is going to be really good. Once I get access to the Sunny Day TM, like, that's going to be sick. It's basically exactly what we did in Coliseum, except instead of Typhlosion we have Camerupt. Oh yeah, so what we're doing right now, sorry, I should have explained. So I did the first 10 battles of Mount Battle off stream, like this morning I did it. And now we're doing the next 10 so that we can unlock Water Pulse. I thought I may as well do it on stream. Just cause I don't want to start the stream immediately with like plot progression, you know, that'd be crazy. Yeah, that is true. We have like the core, water, fire, and grass. And pooch. And yeah, we're here to get water pulse, in case I didn't make that clear. So like, you can actually just go straight to battle number 10. Like, you can just skip the first 10, but I did them anyway because I wanted to get some experience on Hoppip. Hoppip started at level 12, which was not ideal. Ender Planet, what's up? Speaking of Hoppip, we need some nicknames. In Coliseum, we called it Jumpion. I don't know if we want to do that again. Yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog is he's like semi-permanent. He'll be around for a while, but once we get our last team member, he's outie. Two dogs, a camel, and that's a good question. What is Hoppip? Probably some type of plant. I don't know. It evolves into like one of those cotton things. What are they called? Where like you blow on them and all the things come off. Flora Hopper. Hulk Hogan and his brothers. 5 Pokemon named Brother. What do you want to do here? So yeah, one thing that's really annoying is like a ton of people in Mount Battle use flying types, and it's annoying because I want to just sweep it with magnitude and they won't let me. Dandelion, that's not bad. Oh, that wasn't a name suggestion, it was just reminding me what they're called. Yeah, they're called dandelions. Now I remember. Sleep Powder also, the main attraction, Sleep Powder. That's like the main reason I chose him. Let's get rid of... Getting rid of Poison Powder might seem like counterintuitive, but... my idea is to like sleep everything that's not a Shadow Pokemon, and then once the Shadow Pokemon comes out, just paralyze it so it'll stay paralyzed through the rest of the battle. Kinda sucks because Sleep Powder's accuracy is only 75. I just got done playing Ultra Moon where I had a Butterfree with Compound Eyes, so what was it? Sleep Powder's accuracy was really, really good. It was like over 90. I kind of like Spring because, you know, it's like the pun in all of them is that they're jumping. So we could go with Spring. Is it male or female? It's female. I was gonna say if it's male, we could do Spring Man, like the ARMS character. We won't be in Mount Battle for too long. We'll just get to 20 and then we'll leave. Getting an ad on my own stream? You kidding me? It's messed up. Oh yeah, so Nomel got pretty overleveled. I think he was like 21 at the end of the last stream, now he's 22. Oh yeah, so the other things I did off stream, I actually ended up purifying every Shadow Pokemon we have, like all 16. I didn't initially intend to do that, but like, I was just trying to trigger Pokespot encounters, and in order to do that, I had to just run around and like, initiate battles. So I figured, alright, while I'm at it, I may as well, you know, purify some Pokemon using the purifying chamber. So yeah, everybody's purified, which is nice. Like, now that I've made that time investment, purifying the rest of the Pokemon is going to be really easy. Wow, I was right. I'm great. Hoppip is so weak. He evolves at 18, I think. So he's close. He's getting there. I want to make sure I don't miss any level up moves. Let's see. Oh, Hoppip gets Leech Seed at 20. Skiploom gets it at 22. That's fine. I can wait for that. Oh god, freaking Jumpluff doesn't learn Giga or Mega Drain, just Mega Drain until level 44. That's ridiculous. God. The learn sets in Gen 3 are so bad. I just have the sound clip of Squidward saying Krakatoa stuck in my head now. You mean Hoppip? Dude, I am confident. As long as she has Sleep Powder, that's literally all she needs. Sleep Powder and maybe Solar Beam once we get access to that. Just do the sunny, like, because if I have Sunny Day set up with the Jumpluff and camera up on the field, like, that's great. It helps the Numel deal with water types because, you know, he's quad weak to them. I can use Solar Beam as much as I want. My Fire type moves are powered up. Basically, I'm basically just stealing the strategy we had in Colosseum, where I abused Sunny Day. Wow, this guy has a really robust team. Oh yeah, so I wasn't originally planning on doing the battle CDs, but they actually look kind of fun, so I want to try them. But there is 50 of them, so that would be kind of a drag. I was looking at some of the later ones, and it's like, beat the 3 legendary dogs with the 3 legendary golems. Oh fuck, put the spot monitor. I don't want to run all the way back. I want to because then I would have another purified Pokemon to use in the purification chamber. But I just don't feel like it. Number 35. Which one is that? You think of Golurk instead of Golem? Yeah, Golurk is really the most, like, the most OG Golem-looking Pokemon. Kinda sucks we don't get any money for this. What? Hoppip is evolving! Dun, dun, oh fuck. Duh, 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 da 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 na. His hat is too big for the frame. There he is. Sean, please. I mean, which one would be Hulk Hogan? Who has the honor? It would be kind of funny if Jumpluff was Hulk Hogan, like the most unassuming one. I kind of want to switch out Numel, because he's getting really overleveled. Like, Vaporeon and Numel are basically high level enough to where, like, they can take on the next part of the story. The one after we're supposed to do now. Bring in Shadow the Hedgehog instead. I thought Skiploom evolved at level 20, or at level 30, but I was wrong. It's just 27. It's pretty good. That's an appropriate level to evolve. Trumu, what's up? Damn, we got all of our regulars like at once. We got Mr. Pineapple, Nimble Rat, Trumu. We even got Ender Planet. Yeah, Krakatoa is getting pretty overleveled. Switch him out. I said Trumu, right? I said Trumu, Nimblerat, and Mr. Pineapple. At least I think so. Poison Fang. And Sleep Powder. We gotta put that scary Mudkip to sleep. Mostly just because it's the only thing Skiploom can do right now. Is put things to sleep. I like Mudkips. Such a weird meme. I feel like that was back when, like, the internet had meme training wheels, where the meme didn't really have to be funny at all on its own. It just had to be a meme. Skiploom, you really don't have anything to do you? He'll learn an attack eventually, besides Tackle. Until then, though, he can put things to sleep. Like, how good is that? Yeah, this is 20. It took us about 20 minutes to get here, so it's not too bad. I didn't realize we'd get so many viewers so quickly. If only I had known. I would have just started off with plot progression. I don't think you guys care too much, though. There we go. God, Mudkip looked like it was in pain. He was like, ah! I knew it. This was too easy for you. I can never figure out why, like, the first two areas are so low leveled. But it must be because they want to give you an opportunity to train the wild Pokemon you can catch at the Pokespots. Give me that Water Pulse. A Marshtomp sticker on my 3DS. Is it the kind of thing where like you put the sticker there when you were younger and it's just been sitting there all along? Because I have a couple things like that. There's been a actually a funny coincidence. There's been a Swampert sticker stuck to my GameCube for over a decade. That's pretty funny. It's a funny coincidence that you have Marshtomp and I got Swampert. Also, I forgot to mention. Oh fuck it! Fuck me! I had the fucking TM for Bullet Seed this whole time. Skiploom wants to be useful. Are you sure? I mean, I know Bullet Seed isn't. Oh god, it's only base 10. That's really awful. That's even worse than I thought. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Didn't they buff Bullet Seed later in the series? Not Battle's fun to watch? I'm glad you feel that way, because someday we're gonna have to do, the rest of it. Oh, fuck me. Why is Bullet Seed only base 10? I mean, I guess with Stab it's 15. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we'll get rid of Tackle. I guess. Mermaid Man. I mean, obviously I should get rid of Water Gun, but I'm trying to think if there'll ever be a scenario where we'll need the extra power points. I don't think so, though, so I'll just get rid of Water Gun. And that'll be your water type move for the rest of the game. No Surf, no Bubble Beam, just Water Pulse. Base 60? Alright, I thought maybe it was base 65 if my hopes were too high. Is Mermaid Man a shiny? No, it's just that, oh yeah. It's weird because, what do you call it? For some reason he just has, like, a sparkling effect on him. It's weird. Vaporeon is, like, just one Pokemon that has a sparkling effect on him. Oh, I see. So if we wanted to, we could grind and get Ice Beam and Thunderbolt and all that. If we had a lot more free time. Bullet Seed King's Rock? Oh, damn. It's not even a bad idea. That is, if Bullet Seed counts as like a physical move. I don't know if it does. Okay, we almost forgot about the Pokespot. Vampy! Oh my god. God. I found a Vampy. Vampy. See, here's where Skiploom comes in handy. I hope you're ready for this shit. Skiploom's about to blow your frickin' mind. Except for when he misses Sleep Powder. That's not how it's supposed to go. Look at that, boom. The entire game was just put on easy mode. Oh, see you later, Trimu. Thanks for stopping by. You were watching Twitch plays Pokemon last night? Random Battle Revolution teams. Why are the Pokemon in space? It's supposed to be snow. I upped the opacity just slightly. Because I was hoping that would better communicate that it's supposed to be space, or it's supposed to be snow. You know what, actually? While we're here, I'll put down some more Pokesnacks. We have 2 more, I think. I'm glad I found a good Hoppip, like, before I ran out of snacks. King's Rock, Rock Blast, and Pin Missile, and it was working for a bit. Wow. A Cascoon with King's Rock, wow. That's actually a pretty fun stream to watch. Like my friend Carlo and I, or Frozen Glaceon, we would just like sit and watch it for like an hour and bet on like opposing teams. Well, bet with like the imaginary currency they have. You guys offered some good names. Let's see, what were some of the suggestions? Spring? Oh, there's Spring. Any other ideas? I was thinking Hoopla, just because. It's a girl Salt 12, it can't be Henry, silly goose. In the building in Pyrite? Yes, we're getting another one today. That boy, it's a girl. God. Maybe she wants to be a boy. We have one endorsement for Hoopla. Otherwise, I'm gonna go with Spring. I think Spring is best because, like, it's referencing the season as well as it's, like, almost a pun. Because every Pokemon in this line has, like, a jumping pun in their name. Name it Zapdos. Alright, on that note, we're gonna roll with Spring. That'll strike fear into people. The plot is this way. It's been a while. One thing that is nice is that, like, should we stop at the... Nah, I'm not gonna bother. So one thing that's nice is that usually at this point in the game, you get interrupted constantly by the radars they just gave you. So like you get interrupted by the purification chamber going off, you get interrupted by the Mirror B radar, and you get interrupted by the Pokespot radar, like all at once. They're all like annoying you while you're trying to get through this building. So usually when I play this part of the game, I end up leaving like 3 or 4 times. But we took care of all that. The Coliseum? Oh god. I guess it wouldn't take that long. Maybe. But first I want to get our next team member so we can start grinding that boy. I think we went in there already. I think we explored this floor already last time. Yeah, I think so. Alright. Oh, fuck. How many Pokeballs do I have? We have 9. That's a pretty good number. Hopefully it's enough. Oh, jeez. I thought I... Alright. Cipher Peon Messin. Why don't... Actually, does flying resist... excuse me, does flying resist bug? I actually don't know. Because that would mean that Skiploom is not weak to bug. I was gonna say, she's just messing. I don't remember if she has a shadow Pokemon or not. Oh no. I lost the guidebook. It's all the way over there. Look at that optimal strategy. Now we're gonna use Bullet Seed, and it's gonna do like negative damage. That is an ugly animation. It just is. The seeds don't look right for some reason. Sorry, I kept trying to mention, while I was using Hoppip or Skip Bloom in the ML battle, I actually gave it the, what do you call it, the Macho Brace, so she was getting double EVs for that. Kinda help her get caught up on that. Won't make a huge difference, but I thought I may as well. I hope you cannot hear my brother in the background. He's in the other room. I was gonna wake up today and do like some actual Christmas shopping because I'm a degenerate who hasn't done that yet. But it snowed last night and my car probably can't handle all the snow, so I'm not gonna bother. Dunsparce and Smash Brothers, that would be interesting. I'm not against the idea. We should switch out Spring. That's good. Only hearing me. We could double tap Dustox. Why is Dustox so bulky? I forgot he was like that. Oh, Vulpix. Okay. I gotta bring back out Skip Bloom so I can put it to sleep. They actually give you like a really decent number of options for fire types in this game. Don't kill it. Shadow the Hedgehog. Very good. Compared to like every other fire type in the game, I don't know if Ninetales is like significantly better, but I mean, I'm sure I've used it once, like a long time ago. I'm sure it worked perfectly well. You get the Flamethrower TM soon enough for him, so there's that too. I really like, well, I like base form Vulpix, but I also really like the Alolan Vulpix too. I like how in Sun and Moon, the new lore is that, like, Weaviles were preying on Vulpixes in Alola. It's pretty fucked up. I don't know if it goes, like, first they moved to Alola, then they started being preyed on, or if it's more like they came to Alola, they adapted for the snowy climate, and then they started getting preyed on. I don't know what the lore is there. Focus energy? I'm never gonna feel like using that, so nah. I'm more likely to use Charm, I think. Krakatoa can't be switched out. he used Shadow Hold on me earlier, and I forgot. Nice and easy, let's go. Nope, alright, cool. I think Hamrupt might be the best flower type you can use, only because it gets Earthquake through level up. But there are other ground types you can use as well, so... You get art like a little bit later on. We get Growlithe and Arcanine, and I think when you purify Growlithe, it just comes with Flamethrower, which is pretty nice. There we go. We got Vulpix. Okay, I grabbed the walkthrough. When you purify Vulpix, it comes with Heat Wave, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna save, because I think there's an encounter like right after this. Hello. One peep out of you and you'll be sorry. Why would you care at all? They don't have Pokemon. Actually, that's actually a good point. I don't know. I don't remember why they're here. Cipher, that is. I think they're here to retrieve the data ROM that we got from the lab. That's probably it. Alright, dig and sleep. Oh, fuck. I guess I can just call it when it goes to sleep, so it's not that big a deal. You can try Bullet Seed, I guess. Oh my god! Ugh. That's been this entire playthrough. Just barely not killing something. God, that is so weak. That's 4 hits. Our Skiploom does have a timid nature, which is nice. Skiploom fell asleep, you don't say. I like Gulpin's fainting animation. I just like Gulpin in general. It's a funny Pokemon. How do we want to do this? I guess... I think using Bite twice over 2 turns will do more damage. Anyway, so... should probably heal Shadow the Hedgehog. Gave you nightmares. The recurring nightmare where Gulpin tries to gulp you. I remember a while ago, there was this fan game, I mean I'm sure it's still around. It's called Pokemon Type Wild, and it's basically a fighting game. And one thing that's interesting about it is that you can just play a Swalot. That's like one of the playable characters is Swalot. And it's funny because like a lot of his moves involve so like he'll jump in the air and just a pincer will come out of his mouth and attack for him. It's really weird looking, but it's funny. It's a really good looking game actually. It had a really good sprite work. The playable characters were like Blaziken, Gardevoir, Combuskin, and Breloom. These battles are taking a while. We should probably switch Krakatoa back in. Come on, 5 hits? Oh, okay, that works. That was a knock-knock, yeah. That was my cousin. My cousin lives here now, and it's just funny because, like, there are just so many millennials living in one house. I think it's funny. There's 4 now. And on Christmas, my other stepbrother and his wife will be over, and then it'll be 6. Just a house full of just pure degeneracy. Full of people who ruined... Let's see, what did millennials ruin? Cereal? We ruined cereal. I think we ruined Olive Garden at some point. That's doing nothing. Its HP bar isn't going down. Keep going. That was 5 hits, wow. That Blossom was worth a ton of XP, wow. Alright, time to bring out the big guns. Oh, the Pokespot monitor, fuck you. I'm not gonna bother right now. Too much of a hassle. You're gonna stay poisoned for a minute here. Why did I use a super potion? There's a healing thing right here. Go down here. An optional fight. What if it's a shiny? I still don't know if it's possible. Like, I know the other day someone was saying... Oh, I think it might have been Jake. There's like a really minuscule chance that it'll happen, but... I've never seen it happen, so I'm inclined to say that it's impossible. Look at this ugly bullet speed animation. Yo, nice crit. I feel like grass types were just worse overall in Gen 3. I feel like they had the most moves that were buffed in the later games. Like Giga Drain was buffed, Mega Drain was buffed, Bullet Seed was buffed. And then after you get it, you realize it wasn't worth it. Probably. It's a familiar scenario. Oh shit, it's Delibird. I wish you wouldn't use so many flying types. It's really inconvenient. Ugh. Yeah, we'll try staying in for a minute. What game you talking? Nice one shot. It's weird how quickly we're gaining XP. Like I remember training taking so long in this game, but it seems like we're getting so much XP. Watch this hyper powerful bullet seed. Oh, FIFA. I'm not as familiar with them sports games. God, Togetic, you suck. It's gonna be a while before we have like physical attacks. We can use takedown. There we go. Usually I would never use takedown, but like, it's just a good option right now. I usually like don't even learn it. I'm a Pokemon. Like if a Pokemon's trying to learn it, I just say no. Because it's inaccurate and has recoil. You're better off with like strength or secret power. There we go. That wasn't too bad. I feel like the battles in this game take longer when you have to sit down and just like think through it. Like if you're just listening to something idly, you know, like if you're listening to a podcast while you're playing, it doesn't feel like it takes as long. What was that all about? I thought they were filming some special effects scenes. What? Fuck you. Just saved you. Oh, we can't have you looking at our stuff. I wish I'd keep things a little quieter. This guy doesn't care. I identify with that guy specifically. Oh shit. Low bar. I guess the idea is that they couldn't fit names that are over 5 letters long in the in like the box. But then there are guys like Snaddle, where his full name is like Cipher Admin Snaddle. It's like, how do you fit all that? Sneasel probably poses the biggest threat, I guess. I may want to leave and get more Pokeballs, actually. How do you miss Sleep Powder? Man. Because we have 3 more Pokemon to catch, and we only have, like, 7 Pokeballs? 6? Which means attack and go. Yeah, that's a really useful ability. I remember I used Malamar in X and Y, and I did the same thing. It's really fun. It's a fun gimmick. Alright, you know what? Skip Bloom. I'm counting on you to kill this one Sneasel. I bet he can do it. Oh, maybe not. Come on, one more. Legendary. Oh yeah, dude, contrary superior. It's like in black and white, he's really not that remarkable, but as soon as you get access to his hidden ability, he's really good. It was really weird. Like by the end of Gen 5, there were only like a handful of Pokemon that couldn't access their hidden ability, and I remember Snivy was one of them. I think the other was like Chandelure, because like their hidden abilities just made them too good, I guess, so they didn't want to release them. Duskull and Dusclops are okay, they're pretty good, but you really shouldn't use them in this game because, first of all, Duskull evolves like kinda late. Duskull evolves at level 37. That's not worth it at all. You finally get your Dusclops, and you get a Pokemon that doesn't even hit that hard, so... He fulfills his role, like, pretty well as just a tank, but he can't do anything else, so... Oh my god, hit fucking Sleep Powder! It's missed twice. Yeah, I was saying, I used Dusclops once, and I remember it just not being that helpful. However, that could have been because I'm pretty sure we tried using Dusclops and Fortress on the same team, which was just a really shitty idea. We weren't very smart back then. It was like my friend and I were doing a playthrough together. Yeah, he's bulky, but like, I don't know, I feel like if you want a dedicated tank in this game, you're usually best off just using like a Shadow Pokemon, because they resist like every Shadow move anyway. Okay, let's see here. So we can attack Duskull now. I'm interested in seeing if, once we get Jumpluff, if they fix its Shadow. Because in Colosseum, its Shadow was, like, wrong. Its balls were actually squares. I want to say that they did fix it, but I don't remember for sure. Leaf Seed! Yeah, this is rough. Do you have a list of games you never completed? Like Reborn? You mean like specifically games from like the YouTube channel or on here? If that's what you mean, then no. I can't imagine the list is very long. So here's the thing, I want Leech Seed, but... Maybe I should get rid of Sunspore. I guess, like, for in-game purposes, it'd be optimal to get rid of Synthesis. Yeah, that might be best. I don't know, it's kind of rough. Honestly, I kind of want to get rid of Leech Seed, because it's so weak. But I feel like we need some kind of attack. Yeah, this is super rough. Well, why don't we get rid of Synthesis? Jumpluff's moveset is going to get really cramped once we get access to Solar Beam and Sunny Day. You never 100%ed that game? You are lying. I'm going to sue you for defamation because you are lying to the public right now. Everything you just said is categorically incorrect. We 100%ed the fuck out of that game. And now we're gonna move on to Fire Emblem Warriors, and that's gonna take 150 more hours, which honestly I'm looking forward to. I can't wait. I think it'll like even though everyone's saying that Hyrule Warriors is probably better, I think for me Fire Emblem Warriors will be a more pleasant experience. I'm gonna heal. So, I want to clear some space in my inventory, so we're gonna make a quick detour. I guess I could check the Pokespot. See if it's still there. It's absolute shit. Okay, so I've heard more than one person say that. I'm gonna look it up right now. Fire Emblem, because I remember thinking it's not that bad, like in Fates. Fire Emblem Warriors, Hinoka trailer, Hinoka voice. Fire Emblem Fates Warriors voice comparison.
Other worlds? What are you talking about?
Well, that's all the more reason to hurry to Ryoma.
I started
Oh, is that
training
Hinoka?
so I could rescue you. Now, I train to protect you.
I'm looking for my other siblings too.
Just tell me who I need to kill to make you happy, sweetie.
Will
I know, like without context, this isn't that helpful. Basically, it's alternating between the Fates voices and the Warriors
use
voices.
all our power to clear the path before you.
I spent my whole life looking for you. Finally, I found you.
I don't like how Hinoka sounds like Tommy Pickles in Fates. But yeah, after watching that, I agree. Like, it's not as good as her Fates voice, but I don't know. I don't even think it's that bad. Since we're making a detour anyway, we may as well update the shadow. It's the purification chamber, right? That's what it's called. I'm pretty sure. Ads on my stream unacceptable. I never signed off on this. Oh yeah, so another thing I did off stream. Like I said, I purified everything. And I set it up so that we have 3 chambers that are full tempo and 1 that's almost full. Almost. So we can go ahead and take Duskull and put it somewhere where he, there we go, we can put him there. We can take Vulpix out of our party and do the same. And we don't have any other Shadow Pokemon, so that's that. Vampy is kind of hard to work with in here because, well, not Vampy, more like electric types are hard to work with because they only have 1 weakness. But yeah, that's good for now. Sorry, I just wanted to clear some space in the inventory real quick. Because we're catching a new team member really soon. And I want to make sure it is at least half decent. Also, can I just say, for an hour, like this stream has been going on for almost exactly an hour. It's been 59 minutes and 30 seconds. We have not made nearly as much progress as I thought we would. We did 10 battles at the beginning at Mount Battle. And since then it's just been like trying to do this part of the plot. Oh shit, the balls. Shit. Alright, let's go do that. Thank you for reminding me, Nomoret. That's a good quote. Oh shit, the balls. You don't sell Pokeballs. No. We checked the Pokespot and it was gone. Like they had eaten all of our shit already. pour one out for the Pokesnacks. Alright, so we have to go somewhere else to get our fucking Pokeballs. That's annoying. I believe we can go to Gale. Besides, even if we did go there, it would just be like another Hoppip or another Phanpy. I want to say the best thing you can find there is Surskit? Or not the best thing, the most rare thing you can find there is Surskit, and Surskit is not that good, obviously. I considered it briefly, only because it gets Intimidate, which I like a lot, but yeah. Masquerain fucked me up in Pokemon Sun and Moon, and then again in Ultra Moon. Freaking Guzma's Masquerain is a monster. I don't know why his Masquerain specifically is so strong. It's like it's faster than it should be, and it's stronger than it should be. It's so dumb. So, just curious, when you guys use Ralts in Pokemon games, and then later on Gardevoir, like, does it bother you when Gardevoir is male? Because for me it does. It just does. It's not right to me. I feel like the Gardevoir character is just supposed to be female. Even though I know in Japan, like, it's based on a myth that is, you know, it's like non-specific whether or not it's male or female. I should save. Very much when I have a trap on my teams. Like, it's the same reason, like, if Probopass had a gender, like, if it wasn't genderless, I would prefer a male Probopass, just because a female Probopass is weird. Masquerain always... Oh, you always one-shot it with Magneton? That's not surprising. I think what happened was, like, in my Ultra Moon game, I just used, like, a bunch of Pokemon that were weak to bug. I had Zorark and, Serena. Both of them are weak to bug. And then Masquerain also gets Air Slash, I think. Yeah, I was actually going to mention that, luckily, Machamp, like, has to be male, but, yeah. I guess we'll use Bite. Yeah, Bite would do more damage. No! Skip Bloom, you were already outsped. The whole reason you're here is to put things to sleep quickly. I think with Gengar, like, I don't care as much if it's male or female. Or like, are you saying you prefer it to be female? Slacking is another one. I feel like Slacking is just supposed to be male. I don't know. Maybe I'm being sexist and I don't even realize it. With Guzma was my Malamar. Oh yeah, Malamar is super weak to bug. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh no, so what happened with me and Guzma was like, my Butterfree outsped his Golisopod, and usually the first thing Golisopod does is it uses that priority bug type move, but since Butterfree resists it, he didn't use that, so I was able to just put him to sleep immediately, set up Quiver Dance, and then just beat him. But like, I wasn't able to do that during every battle, Because I know there was at least one where Masquerain fucked me up real bad. Bullet Seed, I guess. Skiploom has just been harassing this poor Flaffy. It's female! Okay. I will sign off on this Ralts. It's weird, right? Because later in the series, they introduced Gale, which has to be male, but Gardevoir can still be female. It's the same thing with Glalie. Like, Frostlass has to be female, but Glalie can still be female too. Okay, how do you want to do this? Oh, you know what I noticed actually? So this Ralts has Trace and not Synchronize. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I guess it's probably fine. Yeah, I'd say it's probably fine. Both the Gardevoir's abilities are good anyway, so it's not that big a deal. Yeah, Ralt is going to be a team member. Ralt is probably like the single best Pokemon you can use. It's just so freaking good. So like as soon as you purify it, it gets Shockwave, I'm pretty sure. I'll check on that. Yeah, it gets Shockwave and Confusion. But then, like, it evolves almost right after you catch it. And then it learns Psychic through level up at 26. It's ridiculous. It's like clearly one of the best Pokemon you can get in the game. It reminds me of Flaffy from Coliseum, where like it was just clearly one of the best Pokemon you could use. It gets Thunderbolt like as soon as you purify it. Nice. Now, I just need to make sure it's not adamant. So, checking natures on Shadow Pokemon is tricky. There's kind of a way to do it. I'm gonna try it here in a second. So now we're supposed to help Meg in the other room, but first we gotta check our Ralts. Yeah, Trace is probably fine. I would maybe prefer Synchronize, but it's whatever. Ralts is... Using the IV checker is so hard now because there are so many fucking Pokemon in the list. That's pretty high special attack. I'm hopeful. Special defense seems kind of low, actually. I'm not gonna lie. That speed seems really high, though. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it's probably fine. It has high speed, high special attack, and high HP. So, yeah, it's probably fine. So basically what I did was I just put it into the IV checker to see if it's... And like, I just assumed it had a neutral nature, even though there's no way for us to know. Anyway. For this next battle... We don't want to use Ralts next. That's actually a good point. I guess Synchronize would still work in this game the way it works in the other main games. Where, like, it copies its nature onto, like, the opposing Pokemon. probably the only use I'll ever have for an awakening. Wait, did it autocorrect first to lewd for you? If so, that's pretty funny. If that's the case, then you've probably been saying lewd a lot. I'm just saying. So yeah, now the whole reason Cipher is here is because they want to take back the data ROM we stole from the lab. They are using Meg as a hostage. However, she can clearly move whenever she wants to. And they were gonna give away the data ROM because they figured, oh well, they already copied it all. But then Cipher's like, nope, we erased all your data. Thanks for being such a great host, but we've got to go. Here's your sister back. She could have done that at any time. Whatever. So this boss, or this mini boss more like, it can be a little tricky. Commander Exil. He has pretty strong Pokemon for this point in the game. Loudred and Girafarig. Sleep Powder on... I think Loudred probably poses the biggest threat. Nope, never mind. That's gonna be a running theme, I feel like. Sleep Powder missing. Repeatedly. Only 6? Man. Don't use it on Spring. Shit. Feels bad, man. Yeah, we probably shouldn't use Ralt yet. We'll just use the Hedgehog. Get that Intimidate off. I guess I probably shouldn't use that move. Oh, I forgot. Look at that automatic update. Look, as it automatically moves Mightyena to the right. Fully automatic. just like last time. Why do you know Water Pulse? Why do you know Water Pulse? No. Oh, jeez. I'm surprised you survived that. I really am. And you're confused. Alright, this is going really well. I gotta switch in Mermaid Man. I was saying earlier, this can be a hard fight. It's slow, but you know what? It's automatic, so I think that makes up for it. Critical hit. This guy's fucking me up. It's like as soon as I send in Mightyena to get off the Intimidates, they start using special attacks instead. I assure you, the automatic system has Curlia ready to go. Nice water absorb. Alright, who's faster between these two? Actually, you know what? Never mind. Vaporeon has quick attack, so just do that. Mightyena, you're probably gonna die anyway, so see if you can flinch Mawile. Oh, he still has a Raichu, doesn't he? Fuck. This guy doesn't fuck around. I should have used Dig on Mightyena's turn. Look at that Raichu. It's fucked up. I forgot he had one more Pokemon. No flinch. The Mawalite? Yeah, definitely. Ah, Raichu, why must you be this way? I want to use Sand Attack. For the first time ever. Let's see if we can get Dig Off on Raichu. It's really sad that Vaporeon's Bite does more damage than Mighty Enna's. They are ganging up on Mermaid Man. That's unfortunate. My team is completely fucked. Holy shit. Like I actually have a pretty over-level team too, which makes this really especially sad. All right, I'm gonna try healing, I guess. Nice. Nice crit. There we go. That's more like it. Level 24 Shadow. Magnitude. Well, I guess magnitude doesn't matter anymore now that all my Pokemon are dead. Alright, Ralts. Trial by fire. I think now is a good time to use Great Balls, personally. I feel like every playthrough this boss gives me more trouble than I think it will. Hey, there we go, nice and easy. Every single Shadow Pokemon on my first try. We haven't missed a single one. $2,000, damn. That's 10 more Pokeballs that I wasted. I didn't see this coming, but I've got what I came for. I don't need to stick around when I've got this data ROM. Adios. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's really no point in battling him, since he's just gonna run away anyway. So that battle served no purpose. That's a pretty powerful moveset, Ender Planet. All 4 one-hit KO moves. Cipher could attack there at any time. Yeah, so now the plot is moving us toward Fennec City. That's where the plot is taking us now. In Fennec City, there's a guy named Justy, who's the leader of the Prestige Precept Center. Okay. I'm sure he'll be eager to help you stop Cipher from attacking his town. I believe getting a no-guard Fissure Machamp is actually possible. Because, I guess you would have to catch it in Gen 1 on the Virtual Console. Bless me. And then you would have to transfer it to the new games with a Pokebank. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's possible. I don't know like how many people are actually using it. I know I saw some people were using that to like get high combos in the battle tree. Or high streaks, more like. Oh look, the police showed up. They pulled a caper of this scale so brazenly in broad daylight. If this incident is any indication, it appears certain that Cipher will become even more active in the days to come. Yeah, don't say. I know there were a lot of them, but we shouldn't have been that unprepared. I was giving Chief Shirls here a rundown. Thanks, man. Shroomish is very concerned, you can tell. You just use Mad Hex. He's crazy. He just relies on Hex. Right, so there's a couple things we can do now. We can do the Coliseum. We can buy fucking Pokesnacks now, I'm pretty sure. Yep. I'm buying all these because I want more Pokemon for the Purification Chamber. Oh, that reminds me, we actually need to work on Ralts now, don't we? You know what, actually? The fastest way to purify Ralts would probably be to just put it into the chamber for a little while. Since I already have it so optimized. Before I forget, I'll, you know what? Let's do this first. First, we'll drop off our new Shadow Pokemon. Oh wow, they're almost done already, damn. Alright, cool. So Ralts doesn't have a... Yeah, let them move full picks. There we go. And now if we just walk around a little bit, that should do it. I don't know what we'll do in the meantime. I guess this is actually a part of the story where like there isn't very much battling, there's just some walking, so it's actually a pretty good time to just do that. I do want to drop off some Pokesnacks as well. Full picks is ready to purify already. Great. We can go to the Coliseum. We could, but if I'm gonna do that, I may as well have Ralts with us. So I'd have to go back and fetch him already. Fetch her, excuse me. I can't believe you just misgendered Pokemon on my stream. On my Christian stream. This is actually one of my favorite parts of the story. Like, not right this second, but you're kinda... the little mini arc that takes place in Fennec City. I like it a lot. I like the music that plays here during this part of the story. So you try to enter Fennec City, but they want you to leave immediately. They want you to go check out Real Gem Tower instead. And you actually can't progress until you go to Real Gem Tower. All you have to do is just enter it real quick and then leave. That's literally all you have to do, but we'll spend some time here. we talked to this guy, and he's like, I was also the millionth person. Wow. So that's your indication that something's going on in Fennec City. I think we actually have access to the real game Coliseum now. I'm not certain on that. Yes, finally. Oh, it feels so good. So we need a couple TMs. We need a few. We're gonna need one blizzard. Creates a wall. We're gonna need... I'll buy... Why don't we just buy one protect for now? Safeguard, Thunder. We're gonna need one Fire Blast, of course. I love that they just give you access to these TMs right now. It's so good. That's gonna go on Numble, of course, on Krakatoa. This will be like Krakatoa's signature move. Not gonna lie, I kinda just want to replace Ember. Even though I maybe shouldn't. It's only 5 power points. We've gotten some use out of Charm too, surprisingly. Yeah, I don't know. I've been especially indecisive on, like, movesets in this playthrough. Why don't we just go to Charm? And then for Protect, probably Mermaid Man. We're probably going to buy more Protect TMs later. Gardevoir might want one. Also, I want to go ahead and buy Blizzard for a future team member. I'm pretty sure Vaporeon can learn it, but Vaporeon's going to get a separate Ice-type move later on. I don't think we need to heal, but whatever. Gardevoir wants protection. Oh god. We can check the Purify Chamber real quick. So yeah, Duskull's almost done. Vulpix is done. Mawwile's kinda getting there. It's pretty good considering we haven't run around that much. I would have expected maybe a little more, but whatever. There we go. There's Duskull. That was my phone, sorry. So just a heads up, in a little bit here, maybe like 15 to 30 more minutes, I'm going to be heading out. We had some plans later today, and I wanted to you know, I didn't want to just sit and do nothing for 2 hours, so I thought I may as well try streaming. I think that NPC just said we look better on TV than we do in person. That's fucked up. What's wrong with this guy's hair? Look at it. I guess we can try some battle CDs. Maybe just one. Let slip the Houndoom. Time for a quick change artist. Machamps Macho Romp. The stronger the foe, the hotter it gets. I'll be back for more though? It depends, maybe. Depends on when I get back, and that might not be until, you know, late tonight, so I don't know. So battle CDs are cool, but you have to watch this opening every time, and it's a real drag. It's still going. Still going. That's gotta be like a full 30 seconds before you can actually like input something. I think Double Edge would do the most damage. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel about Pidgeot's animation in this game. He like flaps furiously to keep himself in the air. He's using Fly. Ah, shit. So Gust hits him when he's in the air. That's cool. I wasn't sure on that one. What a hero. To commemorate your clearing battle CD1, a super potion. Oh, jeez. Alright, we'll go do some more important stuff now. Sorry, I paused for a second there. I was texting the friends that I'm meeting up with. They want to know what's up. So I guess now, I guess we'll just go back to Fennec City. What we're supposed to do. Oh, you're back already? You should have gone off to play at the Realgam Tower forever. Oh, okay, so we get free roam now. That's nice. I know, like, if you don't go to Realgam Tower, then they just, like, they force you to leave. So yeah, I was saying, this part of the game is kind of cool. Basically, all the NPCs have been replaced by Cipher members. And I guess we can kind of just explore and talk to them all before we reveal them. Let's see, what do you say? Have I seen a TV cameraman and a reporter? I'm interested in that sort of thing. So the way you actually progress is that you try talking to the mayor. Let's watch TV. Oh, this is way more boring than I thought it'd be. Alright. I thought maybe it'd be relevant to the story, but no. We could try the pre-gym real quick. You know what? I'm actually interested in knowing, like, I want to pay attention to the plot because I don't think there's any point in their plan here. It makes no sense. Their plan was to just replace everybody, but like, that doesn't make any sense. There's Justy. The spot monitor. Oh man. We should probably go do that. Especially since we have an exit right here. May as well use it. It's not this one. I wish there was a way to tell which one it was, so you don't waste time looking for them. Oh shit, it's a Hoppip. That's exciting. I never mentioned, so each Pokespot has like a rare Pokemon that can show up. Here it's Surfskit, in the desert it's Trapinch, and in the cave, I don't remember who it is. It could be Wooper actually. Oh fuck, I killed it. I wasn't even thinking. Maybe he'll live? Maybe he'll live? Oh shit! Don't get burned. What a hero, wow. Anyway. I think in the cave it's Wooper. So you can catch those guys, but then you can also trade them to duking for other Pokemon. And the Pokemon you can get are Shuckle, Meditite, and Larvitar. Larvitar isn't really worth your time because it doesn't evolve until after you beat the game. The spot monitor is responding. Really? Wow. I'll take it. It's more Pokemon. Larvitar isn't worth your time. Shuckle isn't really worth your time. Meditite could be worth your time. It actually comes with a really good moveset too. Like it comes with a high jump kick and stuff. Ember shouldn't kill you. The problem with Meditite is that it doesn't evolve until level 37, which is pretty rough. In Coliseum that isn't as bad because, you know, you still have a lot of game left when your Pokemon reaches level 37, but in this game that's toward the end. I guess you would have Medicham ready for the final area, and the final area is really fucking long, so it's not that bad. Alright, well now that we've done that, I don't know, should we progress the plot or should we go fetch Ralts? I guess we should fetch Ralts. This is what happens when I play XD. I like meander around while the plot's like trying to happen. We can purify Duskull and Vulpix too while we're here. Oh damn, they're almost done. Alright. I guess that is one nice thing about Shadow Ball, is that it has, or Derp, that's one nice thing about Duskull. It comes with Shadow Ball, which is basically the best move you'd want for it. Vulpix gets Heat Wave, which is kinda meh, because moves that hit both targets have their damage split in this game. And usually, I don't know, it kinda depends. Because, like, when I try using Surf in this game, I feel like it never does enough damage. And I remember Heat Wave being the same. Earthquake is different because it has such high base power, and, like, a bunch of things are weak to it anyway. See if we can get more max tempo things in here. We're gonna grab Ralts. I don't know, Ralt is so close. I feel like we should just leave it in there for like a minute. Vulpix. There we go. We need a Pokemon that's weak to ground but strong to fire. I don't know if we have a Pokemon like that. Weak to ground, strong to fire. I don't think so. Oh well, we'll just finish it later. Yeah, like I said earlier, electric is kind of hard to work with. We could do like this. Whoops. I think I fucked up actually. Alright, leave it there. So we're gonna run in circles for like a minute, and that should be enough to purify Ralts. Thrilling gameplay right here, I know. If there's anything else you guys want to talk about, just go for it. Like, what are your plans for Christmas? I'm pretty sure everybody should be on Christmas break by now from school. The spot monitor. That's rough. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. We're gonna waste so many Pokestacks. There we go. Let's go fetch Ralts. Oh shit! What are we gonna name Ralts? We hadn't even thought of that. Names for Ralts. I think in our Sapphire Nuzlocke, didn't we name our Ralts Nimblerat? Like, we can't do that now, but... Thought? No, I don't like that. I don't want gendered insults on my stream. We could just save it for now. It's not that big a deal. Grill. Okay, we're getting closer. That's not an insult, at least. We did... Oh, shit. I think we did, actually. That's a weird replacement. Alright, Pokemon that's weak to fire, strong to grass. I don't know if such a Pokemon exists. Lumino, and then everyone died to Watson. That was a fun, yeah, that was a fun Nuzlocke, right? Wasn't that fun? I'm trying to get max on this, but it's hard. Alright, well we have 3 that are like max, then 3 that are like almost max, so that's fine for now. We're probably gonna purify Shadow Pokemon like faster than we even get them. Rock types fit that criteria? Oh, you're right. We have an arrow on here. But then we need him here too. I think this works actually. There we go. Wait. We were close. I think if we rearrange this though, we can make it work. There we go. Now we have 4 sets that are maxed out. One that's almost maxed, and one that's just leftovers. Cool. And now we have a Ralts. I'm gonna check its nature. It better not be adamant. Mild. That's actually great. I'm so down for that. That should be plus special attack minus defense. That's awesome. This Ralts has really bad defense IVs, but it has pretty high HP IVs, so I'm hopeful that it'll be okay. So leading with Ralts and Skiploom might be a bad idea, so why don't we do Ralts and Mermaid Man for the time being. I guess now would be a good time to grind Ralts actually. Like this would actually be a perfect time to do the Pyrite Coliseum. But that's just so boring. I feel like we should progress instead. Oh, fuck, the Pokespot. Shit. Oh, jeez. Before all of our Pokesnacks are eaten. It's the cave, right? Called it. Alright, cool. It doesn't look like it ate that many Pokesnacks. Oh, I haven't mentioned yet. The music that plays here is hilarious. It's only level 11. I don't think Vaporeon's Quick Attack will kill it, but I want to be sure. I considered using Crobat in this playthrough. I think the only reason I chose not to was because that would mean I'd have Jumpluff and Crobat, and they share a couple weaknesses. It wouldn't be that bad. I think the bigger concern would just be that it takes a while to evolve Golbat with Happiness in this game. I remember it'd be like the end of the game when I finally get Crobat. Okay, the mayor's house. The mayor's gone out. Who knows when he'll decide to come back? House doesn't get so deadly dull. Oh, it's so boring. Oh yeah, so if you try going upstairs, she'll stop you. But in classic RPG fashion, we can find something to distract her. I think when I was younger, this held me up. Like I wasn't smart enough to do this. Gotta find a music disc over here. It's popular among girls, but it's not what a man like me needs or wants. It seems a waste to just throw it out, so you can have it. Take it with you, okay? Feel free to have a snooze in that bed up there. Oh yeah, you can heal here. It's actually pretty helpful. Someone needs to remind me that I can do this. Because I'll forget otherwise, definitely. I think this might be the only place you can heal too, since the Pokemon Center lady isn't there. It appears to be a device for playing music software. Can I... Oh, do I give it to her? There we go. Loopy B sounds like the name of a DJ. It's appropriate. And now she's too distracted to stop you from going upstairs. I found the mayor's note. This is pretty ominous. It's pretty spooky. Like, there's some Halloween's here shit right here. Like, if you're easily spooked, you shouldn't watch right now. There is bad trouble brewing. Of all places, our beloved Fennec is now the target of Cipher. Cipher's members are secretly taking the places of prominent members of our community. If something's not done, the city will be taken over by Cipher without anyone noticing what's happened. This plan is so nonsensical and pointless, but I guess it's cool. It may be too late, however. Already I feel threatened by... The letter ended abruptly. I don't know what the implication is. So yeah, at this point, basically for Cipher, it's like the jig is up. So if you talk to anybody in town, they're like, oh, so you know we're not the real person. Okay, gotcha. Also, this person got a raw deal. Fucking Snorunt sucks. It's gotta be one of the worst shadow Pokemon you can get. Water Pulse and... I guess Confusion, right? So yeah, Snorunt sucks. It evolves into Glalie, which doesn't suck as much, but in this game it won't evolve until you get to the final boss, so don't do that. Glalie, or Snorunt and Glalie, are both useless in this game. Also, I forgot how squishy Ralts is, so this is an issue. It's gonna be hard to get Ralts some XP. Snorunt is Ice, and Ice is good, so heck you. Ice is a horrible type. I wish it were better, but it's not. It's quite bad. Not only that, but like, I feel like the Pokemon that represent the Ice type, you know, are pretty lame too. Like Swinub. Swinub's pretty lame. And Snorunt. I'm checking Ralts' level up moves. I want to make sure it doesn't miss anything when we evolve it. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Okay, Golbat. Let's just go for Water Pulse. And Sleep Powder again, because it keeps missing. I don't know if there are any items in this game that boost your accuracy, but that'd be really nice. So what I could actually do is, if you call your Pokemon in this game, then it actually raises their accuracy. So I mean, I guess we could do that in like a long battle. Just going straight for a Pokeball, Snorunt. You know what, my Twitch is not on dark mode right now. it looks all white and ugly. Mighty Anna stole my strategy. I like how in this game sleep isn't like useless like it is in fucking Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Like throughout Ultra Moon I used a Butterfree with sleep powder and like it wasn't nearly as good as it should have been. Cause like it would hit consistently with sleep powder, so like it had really good accuracy, but then they'd be asleep for one turn. I know at some point they must have nerfed sleep, so that it just doesn't last as long. It's really annoying. Probably any other context, like I'd be okay with it being nerfed, but I just now chose to actually try using it in game. Anyway, we caught Snorunt, which is really exciting. Oh boy. I think a long time ago, like years ago, I was looking up Let's Plays of Pokemon XD because I was curious to see like what Pokemon people were using. And I remember there being at least one person who used Gale in their playthrough. And I just thought, wow, that must have been really, really awful using a Snorunt for the entire game. Let's see, when you purify Snorunt, it doesn't even come with Ice Beam. Like, that would kind of justify if it came with Ice Beam. But it comes with Icy Wind and Water Pulse. It's pretty lame. Icy Wind's actually pretty good in double battles, but it's not worth using Snorunt. What's wrong? Is there something the matter? What's that? Cipher appeared. Did they look something like this? Oh man, what a juke. We got played. Any of these people could just choose to like, just stick to playing the character, and they wouldn't be found out. Like if they were better actors, if they committed more, like we wouldn't know which ones were which. Oh fuck, I forgot to revive Ralts. That was my bad. Getting XP on Ralts is gonna take even longer than it should, at that rate. Where's Skiploom? Man. Alright, we're gonna switch out. Maybe we shouldn't. We'll stay in. Oh, I have Fire Blast, I forgot. Ooh, that's sick. Alright. I forgot we have Fire Blast now. It kind of annoys me that Fire Blast has more accuracy than Sleep Powder. I guess it works though. Krakatoa, bitch. Beautiful. And I guess like at the start of a long battle, I could just call Krakatoa and Fire Blast would be even more accurate. Like for a boss. Speaking of bosses, the boss of this area can be a pain, but ironically, I think Bullet Seed will actually help a lot. Is that Shadow Mario 41? Well, hello, and thank you. I'm pretty sure that's like the Shadow Mario 41. I kind of want to make sure though. My middle click isn't working. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thank you for following. Shadow Mario 41. That's really cool. I remember a long time ago, I watched your Star Fox Assault LP, and then I watched you play Superstar Saga. And watching your LP of Superstar Saga, like, got me to play that game for the first time. And then later on, I actually ended up LPing it. But that was a long time ago. That was like 2012, I think. It's gonna be really awkward if that's not the right person, though. I'm almost certain that's his his Twitch username. Yeah, it's him. It's been a long time since those LP days. I mean, you still kinda upload LPs, right? It wasn't that long ago that you uploaded, like, Fire Emblem. Maybe I shouldn't lead with these two. I'm still trying to get good XP on Ralts. That's hard. Yeah, dude, I definitely enjoyed them. I watched Fire Emblem as well. Well, have a good day, my dude. Thank you for stopping by. And thank you for following again. I appreciate it. We trace levitate. That's great. Alright. Dig on you. Confusion on you. I think this is a battle where Ralts can finally get some experience and evolve. So I didn't really talk about it. So the 6 Power Ranger knockoffs are here in Fennec, and they're all individually mimicking the same person. So you can fight them just by hunting down all the Justies. You too, have a great night. I guess fighting the 6 brothers would be a good idea, just cause for one, we get some good XP, and also I think they drop battle CDs, which we were thinking maybe we would do later. I like Tentacle's tentacles. He's like gesturing with them. It's like he's saying, put him up with his tentacles. You can't hit yourself in confusion like that. Oh fuck, we have Shockwave. That's probably... Wait, would that be more effective? I think Shockwave and Confusion are equally effective right now. So... I forgot we had Shockwave. You can't hit yourself twice in a row. Oh man. At this point, yeah, just use Dig on you and Confusion on you. Three times. 3 for 3. Come on. I mean, I guess I'll just keep trying. He should snap out of it this turn. There's no way he's gonna hit himself 4 times. That would be, like, unprecedented. He's still confused. Oh my god. Maybe we should nickname her with this in mind. We should nickname her now that she's hit herself 4 times in confusion. Is that gonna kill me? Leech Life is really weak, so I don't even know if that would have killed Ralts. There we go. Saved the day, finally. What's a good name, like a female character who would hit themselves in confusion 4 times? Is that a common thing in media? We could go heal, but that would take too long. Lucina? I don't know if Lucina would literally hit herself in confusion. If you're talking Fire Emblem characters, then... probably Setsuna from Fates? We could do Setsuna. But then I feel like people will think that it's the other Setsuna. Like, isn't there a game called I Am Setsuna? I'm actually interested in playing that game, but I don't know, like, any of the context for it. I never used Rinka. I think she was like really inaccurate when I tried using her. That was like her thing. As far as the name goes, I don't know. I guess a mage character would be more ideal since it's like a special attacker. Poison Fang and Confusion. Yeah, battling these guys is a pretty good idea, I think. Finally get some XP on Ralts. Get our Curlia. Made her Dragon Rider thing too. Are you talking about Rinka or Setsuna? I'm assuming you mean Rinka. I don't remember if people made fun of her for being weak. I thought people made fun of her for being inaccurate. That could be a good thing to try in my next playthrough of Birthright. Camilla can be a mage, that's true. Or well, she has access to magic, like that's it, so. Turned Rinka into a Dragon Rider, and she was... So is she actually weak? I don't remember. I didn't think she was. I haven't played Fates since I beat Revelations in like... I don't even know when it was. I guess it was like... Oh, it was early last year, wasn't it? Wow, it's been a while. I didn't realize it had been that long. I want to try playing Conquest on hard, That's like the next playthrough I'll do of that game. You know what, your Poison Fang probably does more damage, so just do that. I was wrong. Bite would have done more, certainly. Ralt is so close to evolving, god. So Ralt actually evolves at level 20, but since we caught it at that level, it's just like the next level afterwards. I'd be down for Tharia, actually, since Tharia is a mage, a female mage. I think the problem with that, though, is that, I don't know, I feel like Tharia's reputation precedes her. Maybe I shouldn't let that stop me. We'll keep using Mightyena and Ralts until Curlia evolves. Once Curlia evolves, like, or once Ralts evolves, like, basically immediately she'll be able to hold her own, so then I can switch in Spring again. Are you real? Okay, so that guy's real. I know you're fake. So you can go around the town basically fighting every single NPC. It's kind of cool. Why are the female mages fan service? I don't know. I don't know why they like doing that. Nyx is a weird one. I feel like that's pandering to a very specific fetish, if it is supposed to be fan service. She's like an older woman trapped inside a younger woman's body. Like, I feel like that's definitely pandering to a very specific, very specific thing. That hurt a lot. I was actually thinking Ileana might be a good one, because this Ralt is going to have Shockwave for a while, but then after that it's going to get Thunderbolt. So it's kind of like she's a Thunder Mage. That's what Ileana is, so we could go for that. Ileana is from Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, if you don't know. Ralts might die. I hope she doesn't. Nice. I think we would have just barely lived, but really just barely, like 4 HP. Alright. Try Bite. I'm gonna keep healing Ralts just because, you know what? I'll just switch him out. She'll get enough XP anyway. You should be okay. Ralts can't be switched out because it was clamped. Oh boy, I forgot. No! What? I'm so confused. That makes no sense. We traced... Wait, didn't we? I'm so... Alright. Ralts traced Sturdy from Sudowoodo. Does Sturdy not do what I thought it did? Oh, Sturdy stops one-hit KO moves. I forgot. I'm reviving him, just so that he gets the experience. She needs to evolve. It's that urgent. If only I could have switched. Clamp stopped me from evolving Curlia. What a monster. It's actually in your best, so like I guess I should have said earlier, it's actually in your best interest to fight every trainer here. look, I know it's a her, but him just comes like, you know what, whatever, we're not even gonna worry about that. I'll try harder. Actually, Skiploom is really close to evolving already. It's 27. I like how Mightyena is just like I never intended on using Mightyena this much. It's just that my other team members are getting over leveled, and I wanted to kind of curb that a little bit. So I'm using Mightyena a lot. What? Ralt is evolving. Da 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 da. Don't listen to the clicks in the background. There we go. So now that we have Curlia, yeah, now that we have Curlia, I'm gonna switch Spring out. What do you mean, Sean Pliz? That was seamless. Seamless, I tell you. Oh, fuck. We gotta go do the spot monitor. Oh my god, I found a Sandshrew. Your left earbud is dying? Wait, why the left one specifically? Is your other one broken? Oh, your left earbud is dying. Okay, I see. I thought you said your left ear is dying. I misread that. I'll try harder, like I said. The legendary Sandshrew. There we go. We have plenty of ground types now for the purification chamber. No, I didn't mean to go here. It's not even close. I guess kind of interesting, if not really obvious. The Hexagon brothers are not at the lab anymore because they're here now. If your left ear was dying, you wouldn't be able to type about it. That's true. That's a good point. Twitch streamer is sued for killing viewer's left ear. The streamer's Ralts had finally evolved. We traced Swift Swim. Alright. I love that Curlia Ralts, whichever, comes with Shockwave. It's really useful. That was the most powerful Bullet Seed I've ever seen in my entire life. Bullet Seed has never done so much damage. Not once. Oh yeah, so if there's no objections, I might just go with Ileana for the nickname. What were the other options? Setsuna? We were thinking about Setsuna as well, because it hit itself in confusion 4 times. Tharia as well, yeah. Tharia might be more topical. But once again, I feel like her reputation precedes her. I feel like someone's gonna come into my stream and see, they'll see that I nicknamed my Gardevoir Tharia, they're gonna think, wow, what a fucking degenerate. Nyx is a little bit better. Nyx is also a pretty unique name, so I kinda like it. I've never used Orphelia. Orphelia is one of the child units, right? I didn't use very many of the child units. I used Soleil because she was a bow cavalier in my game. Is she? Yeah, Orphelia is... I'm pretty sure Orphelia is one of the child units. Almost certain. This person has a Mightyena, so I don't want to lead with Curlia, probably. Use Krakatoa instead. You don't remember many of the characters? Yeah, not only were there a lot of characters, there were also a lot of characters with names that weren't, or with characters that weren't totally memorable. Like Shura. You probably don't remember who Shura is. He's actually, he's a little relevant to the story, a little bit. Tiny bit. Nyx is almost completely irrelevant. But I remember her. Remember Shigur, Selkie, and of course Kana. Yeah, those are the important ones, I'd say. Look at all these water types. That's really bad. Hopefully we outspeed. Numble, that is. I hope Numble outspeeds them. Nyx has great plot development. She does. I mean, she's really like kind of a one-note character, isn't she? Oh, magnitude of 4. It's nothing. It's really bad, actually. Yeah, it's really, really awful. I needed a powerful one so I could kill... Oh, okay, we didn't outspeed them anyway. They just chose not to hit Numble for some reason. Alright, that works. Well, I really want to play Fate's Conquest again, because people are so down on that game's story, and I remember it being passable. Like, I didn't remember it being awful. So I want to see, like, what's up with that. You come back and we're talking about FE. We started talking about Fire Emblem because we were thinking of nicknames for Ralts, and I floated the idea, maybe we should get, like, a mage character, because, you know, she's a special attacker. And then Ralts, like in Ralts' first battle, it hit itself in confusion 4 times. So I was thinking, okay, maybe we should go with Setsuna. That'd be appropriate. This is not a favorable matchup. Oh, Fire Blast, I forgot I could do that. Loot? Oh, we could do loot. I'm down for that. Okay, so the other names we have like Setsuna, Ileana, Nyx, Tharia, and Loot. Those are like all names that we came up with. Well, we didn't come up with them. They're like they're ideas. You get it. Okay, well I'm gonna switch in Curlia because it's optimal. I love it when we trace levitate, but there are no like ground type moves being used anyway, so it doesn't matter. I didn't think our level 27 Numel would outspeed a level 21 Curlia. It's ironic. Whoa, why? Ooh, I don't know if I like this. Why did a coughing just outspeed our Curlia? Did I miss something? Maybe it had speed lowered when I wasn't looking. I mean, when I checked Curlia's IVs, it looked like it had a pretty high speed, so, you know. Jump Love should have 3 Santa hats. I don't know how I'd make that work. That's funny though. For now he only has 1, but we'll see. We gotta go to the Pokespot. That's important. I've been guessing correctly almost every time, so let's see if this is it. Yo! I'm so good at guessing. Yes, this was back when Sleep Powder worked on everything. Even if they were a grass type. God, I love Hop Up Space. Just look at it. And the portrait. What's nice about Hop-Ip is that you could, like, if you just caught a bunch of Hop-Ips, you could have a purification chamber with just 4 Hop-Ips, and that would be, like, that would max out the tempo, because Hop-Ip is technically effective against itself. I didn't mean to nickname you. You can be Hop-Ip for the rest of your life. Should we heal? We've cleared out all the NPCs down here. I want to heal, but I also want to switch Curlia back up here. 4 Hop-Up Chamber? We probably could actually. I've caught a couple Hop-Ups. I think we have at least 3. And then we could just call it the Hop-Up Chamber. Send him to the Hop-Up Chamber. That's a good point. Should we heal? I mean, if you don't, you'll die. Oh no, not Volbeat. Oh, we're fucked. I'm glad I decided to stream because my friends are taking longer than I thought they would to be ready. Let's just use Sleep Powder, I guess. How do you keep missing? God! I know it's 75% accurate, but I feel like it happens way too frequently. Oh, you know what? The reason Curly got outsped earlier was because it's holding the Macho Brace. I forgot I did that. Before we fight the boss, we should probably take that off. That did nothing. Alright, cool. What is the plan then? Yeah, this is a little. I guess we'll just switch into to Shadow. This is gonna be a long battle. He has 5 Pokemon, so may as well use Calm Mind. But the EVs, I know the EVs are important. That's why we're wearing it now. Volbeat, whoa, Volbeat. I don't know if I like the animation of Volbeat backing up before it rushes you. I don't like that his mouth was open. Blah, blah. I don't like that his mouth was open. I can't fucking talk today. It's because it's been so long since I streamed like regularly. Bite. And confusion. Oh, Volbeat and Illumise? Ah, we're fucked. That's a good conversation. How do you pronounce Illumise? Illumise? Illumines? It could be any of them. Bite on you. I kind of want to use Calm Mind again, actually. We'll roll with Confusion for now. Volbeat's getting ready. Oh, jeez. He knew Illumise was coming. Oh, jeez. It's a Viper. Ooh. You vary on your pronunciation? Yeah. There are some Pokemon where, like, I change how I pronounce them over time. I'm pretty sure I've changed how I pronounce Arceus. When it first came out, I probably called it Arceus. Then I probably started calling it Arceus. Arceus with, like, a hard K sound. Poison Tail. I tried using Seviper recently in Emerald, and it was kind of different because it was on PokeMMO, so I had access to more TMs than usual, so I was able to give Seviper like Giga Drain and Earthquake. But even with all that, he's not that good. He gets access to a lot of moves. That's like the best thing you can say about him. We're gonna be here for a while, aren't we? I didn't remember this area taking so long. If you decide to fight all the peons. They want to make sure you're ready for the boss. Snaddle is kind of a big deal. I don't know if I told you guys. I was trying to do the battle pyramid off stream yesterday morning, and the game just froze. Well, okay, it didn't freeze, it just restarted. I was playing on my GBA. So Battle Frontier is gonna be pushed off until I get back to North Carolina, because I guess I have to try playing it on my other GBA, which I didn't bring with me. Because why would I? Well, that was a long battle, but they got some pretty good XP for Curlia, so I'm not complaining. Got some money too. The Amulet coin? Yeah, definitely. That's pretty important. What? A Silver Soldier was blocking the entrance? No wonder we weren't getting any customers. So yeah, now you can buy things. Oh, we can buy Ultra Balls now. Cool. Alright, I want to be I want to be kind of frugal with money because we still want to buy a couple more TMs, but for now I'll buy like 3 Great Balls, maybe. Buy a couple Super Potions too. They're really, they don't give you as much money in this game, I feel like. Revives, Pokestacks, alright, we're good. I don't think there's anything else here for us. It's probably empty otherwise. What do you sell? Oh, alright, we can't afford those. I like how in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, you can actually get those items pretty easily, like early on in the game. So what I did was I grinded Mantine Surf for a while so I could buy a bunch of vitamins. And then I just put them all into my Pokemon, so my Pokemon had more attacking EVs and speed EVs than normal. It was kind of nice. It's nice especially if like you use a bad Pokemon or like a Pokemon that isn't as good, like Butterfree, you can just give it a bunch of EVs immediately. We traced Levitate. We could switch in Numel if you wanted to, but I won't for now. I'm actually gonna take a real quick bathroom break. I thought my friends would be ready by now, so I didn't go earlier. Alright, be right back. I have returned. Hey Smash Bros, what's up? Christmas shopping? I was saying earlier I wanted to go Christmas shopping today, but it snowed last night. And I thought, you know, my car isn't really equipped to handle snow, so I'm not even gonna bother. What do I want to do here? We can try sleep powder again. Sorry about my phone. Curly's feet are probably getting tired from all that rapid tapping. that's probable. I don't really understand the progression. So like Curly is kind of like a ballet dancer. I'm not sure what Gardevoir's supposed to be. Like relative to that, you know. I know Gardevoir is based on some kind of Japanese myth thing. It's literally supposed to be like a guardian, which is why it's not necessarily an effeminate Pokemon. It can be either or. I think for Curlia's name, we kind of landed on Loot. So, if anybody has any other suggestions, throw them out there. I'm fine with Loot, by the way. I'm just saying, if you have any other ideas, throw them out. A singer? Maybe. I could kind of see that, only because, Gardevoir's cry is kind of like a, you know, kind of echoey. So I could kind of see that. That Gardevoir is a trap. We had a whole conversation about that earlier, actually, when we first caught Ralts. This Duskull took a clean 5 years to kill, but we got there. Wait, his name is Forgs? What the fuck? Forgs! Help me! Do tell? There's not really much to say. Basically, I just said, like, when you use Ralts in-game, like, do you make it a point to get a female one? And I think it was Ender Planet just said, I mean, if you don't, that makes it a trap, so... Like, when you're younger, you don't care at all, but, like... I don't know. I will say I care more than I should. Maybe it's like, for me, the Pokemon are kind of like their own characters. And so like in my mind, Gardevoir and Pokemon like that, you know, like Lopunny and whatever, they're just female characters. You say you didn't appreciate traps in your teams. We tried to pick up. How fun. I will say, Synchronize might have been better, but Trace is more fun. I'm kind of glad we got it. Insomnia? Man, I got red. Well, not really red. I just fucked up. Oh, just for the trap. Oh, fuck, alright. If you say so. I have to switch out Curlia before it dies. Slacking's ability, that'd be pretty funny. I don't think that'll happen. Like, I don't think Slacking will ever show up. That could be interesting for some of the bosses, though. Like in the upcoming boss, Lunatone has Levitate, so we could trace that. It's not gay if you don't make eye contact. What? A male Mega Gardevoir? Yeah, like that. That further emphasizes how weird it is that Gardevoir can be male. Like, Mega Gardevoir is just straight up like a bride. Like, I feel like that's even the point of its outfit at that point. I mean, we were saying earlier, you know, sometimes Japanese games, they pander to very specific fetishes, so maybe that's what they were going for. I doubt it, but maybe. Seriously? You couldn't just hit one more time? Oh my god. This entire game has been me just barely failing to kill something. If you say so, Smash Bros. Crossing. I like how in Sun and Moon, if you have a Corsola call for help, sometimes a Marini will show up and try and eat it. It's a fun thing. It's also the only way you can catch Marini. Makes Marini kind of difficult to get. Alright, I think we've cleared out all the trainers, like in the lower level down here, unless there's one in here. Yeah, I didn't think so. We fought 3 of the Justies too. So the rest are up here. So what you're supposed to do now is you're supposed to go into the pre-gym. But we'll meander a little bit before doing that, just because we can. Maybe. Alright, we'll go straight to the, we'll go straight to the gym. Because we're gonna catch more Shadow Pokemon here. May as well. Thank you for hosting, Seth K20. If a male Gardevoir seduces you... Whatever. This went south very quickly. This escalated very quickly. Thank you for following, Seth K20. I appreciate it. Oh. Hold on. It took a little while, but finally, the layout automatically updated. Also, I thought it was funny. I didn't point it out at the time, but we traced Synchronize from Curlia, which is pretty funny. I mean, you could choose to look at it that way, Smash Bros. It's weird how, when your trainer sleeps, that heals all your Pokemon. I don't see how that heals them, specifically. I guess I could use Bullet Seed, but it's not going to do very much. Look at that damage. Maybe I should take the the Macho Brace off of Curlia now. Might be a good idea. So here's the plan. I'm actually going to use Sleep Powder on Linoon, just because I don't want him to kill Curly at this turn. With 2 growls on you. But Bullet Seed is special in this game. So growl wouldn't affect it, thankfully. Not to. It sure would suck if that was a Shadow Pokemon. Oh, dramatic irony, yeah. So Natu is a Shadow Pokemon. Natu and Xatu are like the epitome of like the Pokemon I've wanted to use in every playthrough, but I just never felt like it was appropriate for my team. Let's use Sleep Powder on you and Shockwave on you. So Natu is kind of nice because it evolves a little early. It evolves at 25. So that's actually pretty soon after you get it. Use Natu? Nah, dude. We already have a Flying type and a Psychic type. Be pretty redundant. But Natu is pretty decent. It comes with Aerial Ace, which is okay. You probably wouldn't use it unless it was super effective. You would have to give it the TM for Psychic, but we get that kinda soon, so... Yeah, Xatu's probably pretty good. I could recommend it. I'm gonna throw a Pokeball at it. Doesn't seem like the luck is with you if you keep Curlia. I'm not sure what you mean. Use it just because you haven't used it before? So like every playthrough I try to use at least some Pokemon I haven't used before. In this playthrough specifically, we're using 3 that I haven't used before. I haven't used Skiploom before, and our next 2 team members are Pokemon I've never used. Vaporeon, Camerupt, and Gardevoir I've used before. I guess we'll just attack it. If you wanted to use Natu. I guess since Curlia does learn Psychic through level up, like then I could just save the Psychic TM for Xatu, but eh. I think you could make an argument for it, just because by the end of the game I'll only have 1 Pokemon that's immune to, you know, Earthquake. It's pretty important. Alright, I guess throw another Pokeball. Nah, we can't replace Curlia. Don't be silly. Since you already used it? I mean, I've played this game so many times. There are very few Pokemon I haven't used already. Just Natu happens to be one of them. Oh shit, the spot monitor. Alright, we gotta drop everything to do this. Whoa. Oh, I didn't see that before. Another thing is, like, before I started playing this, like, I actually made it a point to make sure the Gardevoir was on the team because I knew how good it was. So that way it's like, no matter how badly my team ends up, at least I'll have Gardevoir, you know? The way I planned it, our team should be perfectly fine, but yeah. I don't know how helpful Wooper will be in the Purify Chamber. It's only weak to one type. See, I guess it is lame to use a Pokemon you've used before, but this time especially I wanted to make sure I used one Pokemon that I knew was really good. And now we're gonna catch Wooper. He is rare, you're right. We could trade him for something. Let's see, which one is he traded for? I'm using the actual, like, book to check. Oh, it doesn't say. That's annoying. I don't really know where I would check then. Oh, Larvitar, okay. So I could get Larvitar if I wanted to. But I don't. I agree. Which is why I'm looking forward to using one Pokemon in particular in this playthrough, who we haven't caught yet. How are our Pokemon doing? What type? You will see soon enough. That's all I'll say. Actually, you might not, because I might end the stream before we catch it. Oh fuck! All right, we're gonna get this last wild Pokemon, and then I'm gonna end it because my friend is gonna leave pretty soon to pick me up. I wanted to at least make it to the 3-hour mark, which we will in about 47 seconds. I don't know if like, what should I do off camera, you think? I can't really think of anything too urgent. We have all of our team members for a little while. I guess we'll say the Pirate Coliseum. What? Who the fuck? You motherfucker. It's a really fun game, Nimble Rat. You should consider it. $10 Pokesnacks. So I guess we got a net profit, but I'm still pissed. Munchlax wasted our goddamn time. I will talk sense into this glutton, so please accept my apology. Like, newer players of this series, like, they don't appreciate how crazy this was. Munchlax and Bonsly were just, like, in this game before Diamond and Pearl came out, and it was crazy. I think Munchlax... I could have sworn that Munchlax was revealed in Johto. But for some reason they didn't put it into Gen 3, they waited until Gen 4. Anyway, I guess that'll do it for the stream. So thank you all for watching. We got 2 new followers. I think Seth K20 followed, and Shadow Mario 41 followed, which was pretty cool. That was a pleasant surprise. I guess I could come back later tonight, but I'm guessing we'll be out for a while, so that's probably not gonna happen. It's likely that we'll be back tomorrow though. Later, Nimble Rat. Ender Planet Smash Bros. Crossing, Seth K20. Thank you all for watching. I'll see if there's anybody worth hosting when I end the stream. For some reason I can't check right now who's streaming. So, later.